So yeah, I guess it's important to note that there's more than one testing standard out there. So you'll see a lot of people using high pressure or low pressure type standards. It all works on the same thing. They just use a bit of different machinery and they can calibrate it slightly differently, but at the end of the day it's got to do with water head pressure. So we use the JIS standard, the JIS B1, which is the Japanese high pressure standard. So it's a sort of a bit of a benchmark in the industry, I guess. And you'll notice we publish that on all our literature, so if you're trying to compare apples with apples, find out, well, what standard are they using to quote the number that they're quoting, you know? And are they using a maximum rating or a minimum rating? We publish both. There's a minimum and maximum rating, and the maximum is a point of failure. We're focusing on a Stoney Creek acceptable standard, something that we know that you can trust when you're out in the field.
Okay, Kerry, we get asked a lot by consumers, customers, even the sales reps. You know, what is waterproof? What is waterproof? How waterproof is waterproof, and what's the best waterproofness? A lot of people seem to chase the numbers or think that the highest number is the best, or that this jacket's better than that. What do you have to say about that?
Two things. One, you don't wear fabric, you wear a garment, right? So although you might get a piece of fabric that's waterproof, you might have a garment that leaks like a sieve because it hasn't been designed properly, seam tape hasn't been applied properly. There's a lot of reasons why a garment could potentially leak on you. So we have a minimum that we guarantee. It's a Stoney Creek standard. Nothing goes out unless it reaches the minimum, and that minimum is 10,000 mils. So you could test a garment anywhere. So you could go to the weakest point, which is a cross seam on a jacket. It's going to reach 10,000 mils guaranteed, so you're going to stay dry no matter what.
Can you show us?
Yep. So if we take a cross seam, which is an inside seam here, so where you've got two seams meet. If we put that through our pressure test machine here and we take that up to the stand, so I'll clamp that in place. So there's water under there, and then we'll crank that up. So this gauge here is going to show you the water head pressure. So there you go, so that's 4,000, 6,000, oh my machine broken here. Keep going. 8,000, here it comes. There you go, there's 10,000 mils of water head pressure. That thing is drum tight, it's like a tennis ball there. And as you can see, nothing's coming through that seam. So we know that no matter where the garment gets hammered, it's actually going to keep you dry. So that's the Stoney Creek standard.